Yo guys, welcome back to the Level Up podcast. Today, I know last week we didn't have a podcast. Issues happened, but we won't talk about it. We won't talk about it.
That's on me.
We won't talk about it. I've learned to forgive and forget. I may not forget, but I will forgive. But all we can
Fuck
do,
this podcast. I'm leaving.
All we
I'm just
can
gonna grab a
do,
Coke.
all we can do though is look forward, keep on making more content. He's doing a Coke. I'm gonna say exactly what I said when Tommy was on, which is if you guys want to do a level up, anything, if you guys want to do something for us, be a part of our family, DM us, either one of us, comment the video, whatever you need. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I was letting you do the intro, bro.
Also.
I've done enough intros.
Yeah. Okay, I think before we get into everything, I think we should go into Rostermania. Small things.
Black.
I'm happy that he found a home with Florida Mutineers. What? You may not, but I'm personally happy. It's officially Awakening, Slack, Skies, and Havoc. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of okay. If I'm the general manager at Florida, Awakening staying is not my first move.
He made some moves early. He made some moves when he first joined. They're expecting him to. They wiped Optic. So, did you see that?
Wait, when?
They 100-point clubbed Optic.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of AM teams and even pro teams, it's very inconsistent this year.
It is.
I've seen Dallas 50-point teams then get 20-point club. I don't know if it was actually 20-point club. It was.
This game is more of a you either club or you get clubbed.
It feels like that. But honestly, okay.
God, look at this hair.
I'm happy Slack is there. I feel like Slack has a heavy role on his shoulders. But not because.
After last year?
Well, now that Pharaoh has passed away, and he's taking that slot.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Slack does a little bit more. I want to see pressure. I feel like personally, this spot means more to him now. You know what I mean? So I think this year's gonna be interesting with him at that starting spot. Then what else do I have? I have the Paris Saucer. Maybe this is not confirmed, but Paris Saucer, Scraps, Classic, Fire, and Aqua.
I played Phantoms yesterday.
I did see that.
I want to talk about
How'd that
go? Bro, it was first day with a new team because somebody can't keep their fucking anger under control, so.
Yeah, but that's not for this episode. Okay. No, but the Paris Saucer, though, I don't know why they didn't get Wuskins. I don't think money was the problem with Wuskins. But
a lot of people think that Scrap's better than Wuskins.
I think it is very, very game dependent. And also,
I feel like this game might be Scraps, but unless you're talking about sniping, I don't know. I feel like Challengers is gonna be a blast with snipers between Wuskins and GodRx and whoever else can snipe in Challengers.
Yeah. Fire.
Kismet and GodRx are teaming again.
Yes, they are. Which I feel like I thought that was announced a while ago.
Dude, that was announced less than a week ago.
Was it really?
Yeah,
I feel like we all knew that though.
It was built by gamers that announced it.
Well, we all knew it. We all heard rumors though.
Let me go see if I can see. We all heard the rumors, but we weren't entirely sure.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. So that team is Pander, GodRx, Kismet, and Mox with Ronan as coach.
Who's coach?
Ronan.
Yeah. But okay. We thought Okay, I have a very, very hot take for this Paris roster, okay?
Oh no.
This
Why
team,
do I feel like I'm gonna slap you?
no, this Paris roster team is going to be almost better than average, okay? Or dead last.
I think dead last, to be honest.
I think there's some fire in this roster. And by the way, don't forget Theory is the coach.
I've never heard of Fire. Who the fuck is that?
He was the top aim last year. Yeah. Well, last year he was pretty nasty, so I'm excited to see how he plays. But Theory is the coach. I've been following Theory ever since 2015 AW, which I haven't heard of him in like a lot. I'm pretty sure. Actually, he played in World War II. He's in the Pro League. Yeah, I'm happy to see him back in the scene. Was he a coach last year?
Yes, I believe so.
Was he?
I think.
I don't remember.
100%, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember that, but congratulations to him. Love to hear it. 100 Thieves, not 100 Thieves. New York. Possible fourth in Asim. Wait, do you say Asim or Asim?
Say a scene.
That's what I thought too. But wait, do you know the story about me and him in Miami?
Hmm?
Do you know the story about me and him in Miami? So, it was at the Miami event where I actually met you at. Okay.
Yo, simp, you know what up? It's your older brother here.
No, but
His words, not mine.
I was sitting like third or fourth row, on the left side. And I ended up sitting right next to Asim, back when he was on that phase roster at Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I wasn't really thinking about it. I didn't realize at the time that was like Asim from phase. And I sat there and watched like a full match right next to him without realizing what it was.
Well,
Then I remember like literally it was like he got up. I was like, okay, he's probably gonna go get food or whatever. Then like 10 minutes later, I see him walk onto the main stage.
you're like,
Huh.
Interesting.
That's new. I was so confused. Dude, it was like a giant like light bulb that went off in my head. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense.
That fucking moment, bro, in like cartoons where it's like,
The light bulb. No.
By the way, just in case anyone says shit, this is regular Coke. This is rum and Coke. You know,
Okay.
sometimes I just want a little bit more Coke. You know, sometimes I
By the
want
way,
to sip on my rum.
by the way, it should have been a big giveaway. I was wondering why people kept on looking at us.
Bro!
People looking up. I'm like, dude, what's going on?
Jaden's like, something wrong with me? Like,
Dude, dude, I was like over like checking like my pants to make sure they didn't rip somewhere. Yeah, it's.
hopefully Asim stays. I don't know. I watched a clip of them the other day, but they seemed to be arguing. I don't know if it was Asim arguing with Clayster or what, but that shit was mad funny. But
I'm trying to figure out. I feel like something that's difficult to tell in the AM scene and in Call of Duty in general is where the line between arguing and actually being like mad and passion mix.
dude,
Passion,
Clayster deadass stopped the next control round to go clip something. He went to go clip because he was that mad.
Oh.
Speaking of people who have rage issues,
wait,
Temp.
hang on. I want to go back to that real quick. But I do think ASIM was brought in by Zuma. I think Zuma had to be part of that. For that.
Probably true.
So now go into what you wanted to say.
Into the rage issues of Temp. I don't think it's a good move for him to go to Thieves. I don't.
Congratulations, he is a fit average on the dot.
If Temp joins Thieves, bro, Thieves is the most average ass team.
Dude, not only that, man, but
Bro, do you know RDC World?
No, I didn't.
You know the people like Hood Avatar?
I've heard.
Those who take the anime too far, part 1 and part 2? So they did this snippet of LeBron after finals talking to JR. He's like, I think I played
Oh,
consistent.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah, I
consistently
remember
ass.
Ever.
You an average ass player. You play consistently ass.
Average.
That's temp.
Yeah.
You are average, but you are average ass
Okay.
player.
Seriously, okay. As somebody that is an owner, okay, of an org, and I think about these things a lot nowadays. One thing is,
You don't really have a choice.
yeah. One thing is, this makes me think this is not the best move for 100 Thieves for him to be on the team. Because I feel like he is going to drive teams, like drive fans away.
Yep.
Because that arrogance, you know what I mean? It only brings you the toxic fans. But like all those fans that like are there because like the chill, the only fans I'm gonna say are like the true like dead, diehard, Nate shot only fans. You know what I mean? All those other fans probably be like, yeah, we're just gonna go over to Optic, where they're all actually humble. And if they do joke around about having an ego, you can tell it's a joke. Or they'll go to Atlanta. You know what I mean?
I want to know what a conversation between a real Optic fan and a real Optic fan is. And by that, and what I mean is like the Optic fans who went to Optic LA because it's still Optic, and then the Optic fans, no, Optic is Hector. Without Hector, there's no Optic.
Dude, that's a video idea.
I want to hear a conversation between those two. I feel like that'd be entertaining as hell.
I feel like the problem is you don't have very many people to pick from that OGLA fan side.
I'll put a tweet out, be like, so question, who's a quote-unquote true Optic fan and followed Optic to LA and back? Wait, actually, I think I know one. Scott.
Of course.
I think Scott.
Dude, yo, we can have that. That could be a video. Dude, next week. That's a video. If we can get him on.
I'm gonna go DM him now.
Do it.
Fuck it.
We'll figure it out. Yo, I'll bring on my man Mondo. If he wants to. You DM him.
I'm just making sure he likes Optic, right? I'm just like, you like Optic, right?
Oh, yeah.
He says yes, bro. Because in my opinion, like, I get what he's saying. The brand and the name is still Optic, and that's real Optic. But no, I feel like
it's always been Hector
like
and Stomp.
Like for me, Patriots aren't Patriots anymore.
Without Brady.
Without Brady and Belichick as a team. Like you still have Belichick, but we clearly see how that's going. So.
Or like
Wayne Gretzky with whatever team he was on, or Michael Jordan with the Bulls, LeBron with the Cavs.
Or like the Colts with Peyton Manning.
Like it's not
he went to the Broncos, but like it wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Like at the Colts.
Like I feel like an actual fan is the one who knows the actual meaning behind the brand and who stands with the brand versus who doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Oh, actually, one more thing about the whole 100 Thieves roster. J-Cap is now the coach. Apparently, that was that wasn't like officially announced, like they were found, but
that shit was funny, bro. Did you see the screenshots?
No.
It showed everybody on LATUs and who they were streaming. J-Cap popped in.
Yeah.
And then he left, and then Thieves burner account.
I did see that.
Like I don't blame him, but it was just funny because that's how you slip up as an accidental account put in.
I bet you the funny part, I bet you he realized it. Like I bet you it took him a few minutes to realize it. How much you want to bet it wasn't the 100 Thieves team that learned it? It was like the team that they were playing. I was like, yo, J-Cap.
Wait, the fuck is that J-Cap? J-Cap, what the fuck are you doing over there, brother? And he's like, oh shit, oh my bad, I joined the wrong game, guys.
I thought this was my GB. Yeah, so
my camera's fucked up. I'm gonna fuck up the thing for a second to fix this.
That's all good. Yeah, but
there we go, fixed.
But basically, J-Cap, I have such an immense amount of respect for him and all that. And for him to retire, yeah, that sucks. Good watching him. But having him as a coach, I think he's probably the best piece of this roster. because he has so much knowledge. If he can find a way to put that.
Who's on that team? Kenny, DJ,
Slasher, and Temp. But I'm saying, if he can find a way to put his knowledge into their head and like help him, like help him out in their own way, like help him out in his own way.
I want to see Kenny pull up to an event. I want to see Kenny pull up to an event in a full-on cowboy outfit with a name badge that says Texas Kenny.
That would be different though. Oh, actually,
on to
somebody that could have been in the league, but Paris leaves team as Jaza takes his place for the AM scene. But
Parasite,
I
yes.
don't know if you saw it, but
yeah, I saw. I was laughing.
Why?
Because I knew it was gonna happen.
Do you know why it happened?
Because of Blast.
Yeah,
I don't know the exact reasoning. What happened with Blast exactly?
Okay, it's not that they didn't like each other. It's that like as teammates they don't mesh well. Like on that like, but apparently like from what I've talked to, okay, they are actually still friends on that. It's just as teammates they don't, like collide like perfectly. You know what I mean? So basically, Parasite left, so they brought in Black.
Can you imagine being Draza right now, though, bro?
What?
Finally played all year challengers last year. Finally got onto Optic, got onto a pro team, and let's go back down. He just got out. Dude, it's like the fucking claws of hell are like.
I don't know if you know what I mean, but like, I've ever seen like when sometimes I let my dog out on accident, like outside, my dog would think she's free for like 10 seconds. That she's running towards it, like the yard. I pick her up right before she gets the grass, and I take her back inside. That's what
dogs will see the smallest opening. Freedom.
Yeah, it's as much as we love talking about rosters, we will later. But let's talk about the actual game.
Spawns got worse. I don't understand.
Apparently, they're working in parallel now. Like both teams can spawn Crossroads back by P4. Like one team can spawn by OP4 and one team spawn by new P4. Well, like on this side. We don't know. Okay, can we look at the positives from this update? As we let him have a couple seconds to sulk. Spawns.
I was gonna say something really fucked up, but I'm not going to.
But
I was gonna say I'll tell you after Jaden, after recording, unless you want to beep it out real fast.
I'm not beeping anything right now.
I'll tell you after then, because you would have to blur this out.
Okay.
It's actually really fucked up to be honest.
Okay, but by the way, Hills got changed. I don't know on what all maps. Like Garrison P1 got extended out.
Garrison and Crossroads P4.
That's it. That's it. Really?
Those are the only maps that got with the hill that got touched. With Hardpoint, the spawns got touched on 70-ish% of the map, 60-ish% of the map, 60-70. Messed with a little bit.
Well, I thought the hill on Moscow for P4 was moving. Is it not officially moved yet?
Wait.
What's it?
Don't think it moved. I think the spawns.
Maybe the spawns moved.
Hold on, I can go check. Also, anyone who says "fuck you" in my leg, Minnesota Rocker, he can suck my dick.
Yes, please tell me. I've heard many things say that they are adding, like they're making the hill be more like towards the side of like right behind the trophy, like not the trophy. What the hell? The giant globe on Moscow. I'm trying to figure out.
Let me see. Hardpoint checkmate adjusted spawns for zones 1, 3, and 4, and they resolved an issue where hardpoint can be captured. Thank God. Zone 1 adjusted. Not the spawns, but the zone. Moscow removed spawns near back statue for zone 3. 1, 2, 3. That's fountain. Wait, 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 hills on Moscow, really?
Yeah, one mid,
I feel like that map is big enough. I
one
feel like
plat.
that map is big enough though for 5.
Well, I could see the hard points being if it was 5.
I feel like they shouldn't have that hill where the bus and car is with small window. I feel like it should be dead ass on globe.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought that's where they're moving it. Though I was
It
saying,
should be.
also if
I feel like it should be there though
if
because it makes more sense.
yeah, but if that P4 was behind the globe, honestly, I think that they could put in a P5. Okay,
But
I can tell you exactly where I put it. On the outside of Eski, which where the 2 little corners are.
you know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think Moscow isn't as big as we keep thinking it is.
That also could be the case.
Because if you think about it, going from P1 to P2 takes 5 seconds. From P1 to P3 takes about 5 to 10 seconds. P1 to P3 takes about, or P4 takes also about 5 to 10 seconds. Like it doesn't. I feel like it's actually not that big of a map. If anything, the P5 honestly should probably be put where like BS and D. If you want to leave P4, it is put P5 and BS and D. Wait, that's actually a goated idea, maybe. Is it? What do you think?
Hang on, wait, is B up
BS
by
and D's in the
Eski?
green building. No.
Oh,
BS and D's in that green building
actually,
where mid is. But it's in that. It's like in the like lobby itself.
I could mess with that. Okay, but
Because then it's corner, and then mid. That's 5.
okay, but hear me out, okay? If that's the case, I don't know how this would work, but what if it went P1, okay, for mid, instead of going to P2, it went to P3, so P3 would be P2.
And P3 would be P2?
Yeah, P3 right now would actually be P2. Then you go over to P2, which would now be P3. Then it went all the way over the street. Then back to that building.
Not a bad idea, honestly.
The
problem is trying to break that P2 side is low key hell. Because if you can't put any sort of pressure on street and mid, one, you're not going to break hill through green. It's impossible. Not without a smoke. It's literally impossible.
Yeah. I guess so. I feel like we just have to wait until the next update comes out. Because I feel like the next update will affect spawn.
Now, Crossroads, they adjusted spawns for all the hardpoint zones, and they just fucked that map completely up. Bro, look, I should not be spawning P2 and run out of the fucking small door to go into P1 and fucking see a dude run right past me. Because he just spawned there, too. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Well, I know they added parallel spawns.
Fucking make it work.
Do you know what the parallel spawns are?
Dude, P4, old P4 and new P4 should not have that fucking spawn system. The fact, like, that shit irks me.
No, it doesn't just work on that. It works on P2, okay? If somebody sandbags, and there's also one back crates, so you guys can spawn, one team can be spawning, like, you can have somebody spawn, or...
But the people who spawn back crates honestly can get so fucked in spawns that they can deadass just get spawned. You don't have to push it. You can just fucking aim at the spawn and just shoot. Yeah, no. Or just chuck nades because they're on lower ground. So they're all gonna see is their head anyway.
You didn't see it today, but Optic screamed, scrimmed.
Streaks, yeah, I saw it.
No, not. I was talking about that. I was thinking about I'm talking about the spawn still. They streamed New York. Okay.
I got that last shot with that swig.
They're playing Crossroads, and Optic know how bad the spawns are to the point where they had like 2 to 3 people on like in that like P2 building, okay? And they had one person watching like towards the back of their spawn, like crate side. Then one person on I'm pretty sure they had formal on sandbags.
They'd have to have somebody watch top.
Yeah, and
they
had one person in hill watching top. One person watching P1. One person watching crate spawn on those. Okay. And I'm pretty sure the 4th was top fire watching, not top fire, but bottom watching cut across. Oh, nice. It was weird. Okay. But score shakes have been added with
I
the new
played some
setting.
fucking losers last night, bro.
Wait, wait, but it's only with the new setting though, so you don't have to worry about somebody getting gunship on you.
It's not that, dude. It's just that Napalm one should be because Napalm lasts for a minute.
Oh, also,
That shit's extra annoying.
AGA still or ban whatever.
They're still GA'd, but we asked the team, you be running GAs. Nah. One and done? Nah.
Oh, you had to play best of 3? That's unfortunate.
Fucking waste of time, bro. I was like, are you fucking serious, bro? Go fucking jump somewhere.
By the way, War Machine is still, that needs to be fixed because trophy system's not too sure yet. That needs to, if there should be a War Machine competitive, there needs to be trophy systems that can break. You know what I mean? Sure. Also, I still have problems with trophy systems in this game. They should not
You
last
always
forever.
have issues.
No,
they shouldn't, bro. They literally will stay the whole game once you throw them down. Unless somebody destroys them, that shit's staying the whole game. And I really want to go into a game to see how many projectiles it takes for a trophy to run out.
I don't think it's none.
Are you serious?
I don't think there is enough. That's why I'm saying it needs to be like at a limit of like 5. Well, what was last?
Not even 5, bro. Not even 5. If you have 3 people with trophies, do the shit that they did last year. Put it at 3 or 2.
True.
Actually, last year there was 3. That shit stopped 3 times, and they literally like, nah, 2 GAs, 2 trophies. I'm like,
yeah, I've been saying that for a while though. I said that like the first week that this game came out though.
But like, also the issue is that nades and stuns are so powerful. So if you don't get a trophy, you're fucked.
Well, unless you have tac mask.
That's if you have tac mask, but then you have to worry about nades. Or if you have flak jacket, then you have to worry about stuns. Unless you want to run lawbreaker, but then you sacrifice some attachments on your gun.
Well, I thought lawbreaker. I thought the other one was. I thought gunfighter was banned.
Gunfighter is not banned, nor GA. The only thing that is banned, the only thing that's banned is perk or wildcard danger close, and G8 is not danger close, perk greed along with lawbreaker as long as there's no overkill. If there's overkill, it's G8. Otherwise, you're fine.
That brings a lot more understanding to me. So I was thinking of other things. Actually, I do want to speak on. Okay, this is something that I thought about almost a week or 2 ago.
Yeah, I didn't understand the fucking question, to be honest with you.
Don't worry about it. So
I know you're about to explain
I want everybody else's opinion too. Write us on Twitter, hit us, whatever. But
at @levelup_official.
Thank you. It's also at the bottom of the screen.
Well, fuck you too, you fucking wanker.
Just in case you need to see it. Oh,
you mean that link right there? That link?
Okay. You want to go this way?
Oh, for me, sorry. I forget. It's opposite. You mean that link?
Yeah.
That link?
You got it.
Put a link down here so I don't look like a fucking idiot.
I'll put one to your Twitter right there.
Oh, see. Look, that link. Go follow me. That link? No, go follow.
Yeah. But, okay, so basically, in traditional sports, we have seen it all throughout time, and we still see it today, okay? You follow the NBA, right? Or NFL?
Vaguely.
Well, you know the concept of it.
I know how to play it. I know what goes on when I watch.
And you know how. Well, do you know how? This happens in all traditional sports: soccer, football, baseball, basketball.
Go to the question.
When they bring in a new player, rookie, whatever, they develop their talents. They help them work on stuff, and they develop their skills, their talents, their mentality, and all this. Okay.
Mhm.
And our region of esports, Call of Duty, or esports in general, do we have, as orgs or players or coaches or anything in this sentiment, okay, have the ability to develop talent like traditional sports do? Whether it's working on mentality, clutch. I don't know if clutch is the same aspect, but
I don't think you can really practice being clutch. I think that's just something that you.
Yeah, that's just
you can't necessarily practice. That's just something you have when you start, and something that you can get better with.
Yes.
With game smart, but you can't practice it. Like they have the 2-minute warning, the 2-minute drill in football. I'm sure they have something for basketball, like the last 30 seconds or something.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like fast
or
break
the fourth.
drills
I think it's
basically.
called the fourth quarter, right?
Well,
Like the fourth
we
quarter
used to
scrim.
do a fast break drill basically. Where it was a constant speed and things bar. Well, we played off of with 45 seconds left on the clock.
Okay.
That's what we used to
But
do.
like,
No, but I'm not talking
there's
just
no,
clutches.
there's no way. But the thing with like doing it like in hardpoint or with S&D, like you can practice that in football and basketball. So I guess you can kind of do it, but you're not gonna. Okay, when it gets down to a 1v1, game 5, round 11, your heart starts beating faster. Everything's fucking wired, like ready. But
Like,
some
don't
people are
forget.
nervous. Some people start to shake. Some people start to like they just get laser focused. It depends on the person. Not everybody can be clutch.
Yeah,
If
okay,
everyone could
yeah.
be clutch, everybody would be fucking Jordan or LeBron or anybody Kobe. Like anybody, if
Yes.
clutching was that easy, anybody could do it.
Yes. But okay, let's. No, but I'm not talking about just being clutch. I'm talking about like other factors of it, as in
I
obviously
mean,
you
yeah,
can
that's
develop
that's why you
their.
do scrims and VOD reviews
Yeah,
because you go look.
obviously, like I feel like being on a team, though, especially with like veterans, you're gonna develop your life skills. Especially like a team like Optic, Hector's gonna help you develop like life skills. Okay,
Being
I'm
on a
trying to
team
talk
with
about.
Optic, Hector's gonna work on your life skills, gonna help you with your content, gonna help push you to
Yeah,
do it.
but I'm thinking like your ability to know when, like, say like you have a raw skill and you picked up, knowing when to pick up a lane immediately. Okay,
Hmm.
or being able to read the map, developing those skills. Do we have that ability, and like how do we bring that ability to life?
It just kind of depends on who you're teaming with and who you are as a person as well. Honestly, like there are people that I know will not get better with certain things just because that's how they are, and it doesn't matter who they play with. It's just gonna be how they are. But you also have to remember, with being in the NFL or NBA, they're in the public a lot more.
Yep.
They're constantly being watched by the public. We aren't. Not even like I'm not talking about AMs. I'm talking about like pros too. Like they're kind of in the public. Like for us, it's the public, but Scump's not really a household name. Like he is for the gaming world or the Call of Duty world. But if you're talking about everything, like almost everybody in the world knows who fucking LeBron is.
Yeah.
So for those players, unless COD, which I hope it does, get as big as that, or at least somewhat close.
Yeah. I would settle for like baseball level. You know what I mean?
Just
Actually,
America. It's the one American thing, bro.
yeah, I say we replace baseball with Call of Duty.
Nah, bro.
No, but also, okay, I'm sorry. I've thought of this a while ago, and I've been wanting to bring this up to a debate. But I really want to get different people's opinions on this. 'Cause I feel like this is a question worth asking, or if this is a question that's been asked behind doors that nobody's brought to light. Because the more that Call of Duty evolves, is the more that we have to think about stuff like this and bringing more people in. Because it's one thing to
But here,
have.
here's so here's the issue, and I know where you're going. You're talking about Call of Duty being bigger to be a
No,
global thing,
I'm not talking
right?
about Call of Duty just being bigger. I'm talking about how the more we evolve, the more we bring in people. Like
Mhm.
we can obviously bring in players that have just raw skill, okay, but you can also bring in players that have just not that good, just care like average, but amazing just knowledge. But being able to develop one side of that to the point where you can put them on a roster is what I'm going at this. You, it's a hard question, isn't it? it's
The issue is that everybody learns differently. It's the same issue that we have with school.
absolutely
Why it's the same thing. And we're not going to be able to figure it out just because we can't even figure out our fucking school system, let's be real. But that's...
Yeah.
Some people respond well with harsh criticism. Some people respond well just by doing things themselves.
Yeah.
You know, it's... And like, let's use me for an example. The people that I've played with before have always said that I have a very good gunny. I can shoot straight. I can shoot back.
Yeah.
But I'm not the smartest of players, which I'm learning. I'm still trying to learn, because grind don't stop. But at the same time, if you focus too much on one thing, one starts to.
Yeah. Yes. So.
But unless someone who's like not very good with a gunny, I wouldn't necessarily put them on like a roster if they were super knowledgeable. I would more or less. Can coaches talk during games?
Currently? No. Well, I know back in BO3, Pamaj was allowed to be behind the Optic Gaming roster and hype them up. I don't think they're not allowed to right now.
If we ever get to that point, that's when that knowledgeable person will come in handy. You know, just constant reminders type shit. But also, you can be as knowledgeable as you want to be. You know, you could put up a really good fight. But at the same time, if you can't shoot back, you're not going to win. You'll put up a great fight, but you won't win at the end. Because even if you're knowledgeable, that doesn't cover the clutch gene. That doesn't cover being able to pull some amazing bullshit out of your ass in the last second. Having a great enough gunny can, because you can just snap.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a debate. I feel like this is almost more of a debate than a question. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's why I really want other people to respond and tell me their opinions on this. So I feel like this is a topic that can go very in depth, especially over the next 5 years of the CDL.
The best players are the ones who can do both.
Absolutely.
And I'm not talking, and when I say that, all the flexes, I'm not even talking about you. Because you're good with both weapons, but you don't excel in one particular weapon.
Yeah. It's
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you have anything to add to this episode, man?
Like a flex is AR versus a main AR. Most of the time, the main AR will win. A flex is sub versus a main sub. Most of the time, the main sub will win. But when I'm talking about like the people with both, I'm talking about with the knowledge and the gun. You have to have both, and you can't just have you yourself with the knowledge and gunny, and then a team of just one knowledgeable person or two gunnies or whatever. Mm-hmm. Your whole team has to try and have both. And that's where the struggle comes in with challengers.
Yes, but at the same time, though, if you look at some of the pro teams, there are teams that have a player with a lot of gunny, but not the most knowledge, but they have a teammate in their ear that has incredible.
Yes, and that's why those teams are normally around the average level, maybe above average. The teams at the bottom are the ones who don't necessarily have the best gunny, have the best knowledge at all. But the teams at the top are the ones with the knowledge, the ones with the gunny, the ones with everything.
Yeah.
So, luck can only get you so far. Gunny can only get you so far. Knowledge can only get you so far by itself.
If you do have all that knowledge, you don't have the gun skill. I'm finding a way to spread your knowledge and become a coach, or somewhat. That's the best route. Okay.
And like I feel like if you're coaching too, what you're really doing is you're not necessarily teaching them how to play the game. You're getting the muscle memory in.
I feel like
you're not.
I see where you're going with that, but
like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't mainly pay attention to spawns a lot. I'll just look at the man and be like, spawns. Like, I don't necessarily pay attention to spawns a bunch. I'll just be like, oh shit, we lost spawns. Or if I'll spawn out, I'll spawn out.
Well, I feel like one coach's job though is to do nowadays is almost like for scrims though. Be almost like a lookout. If there's like an update that just happened for spawns, be able to like look out like without even looking at the minimap, realize, hey, now with the new update, they're gonna be spawning ice instead of P1.
And I think that's why Crowder's such a great coach, is because he's super knowledge. He doesn't have the best gunny, but he's super knowledge.
Yeah, I think
y'all can tell us what you feel, but that's just me.
This conversation though, mark my words, will be a big conversation in the next 5 years. Especially,
I want to see how big COD can get.
Especially, okay, when pros like Scump, Formal, Trim, Clayster
retire and go coach.
I wouldn't even say go coach. Say that they don't go coach, and they go and do like managing and something else like that. How they can have different coaches come in and bring those other players in that need like a mentor and be able to bring up that develop.
I see what you're talking about. I'm honestly more excited to see how big COD can get. That's what I want to see.
I think we have a bright future.
And yes, but here's the issue. Because COD is a shooter and it obviously is rated M, you can't necessarily put it on ESPN either.
Well, why not? CSGO's been on ESPN.
It has been, but has it been lately?
In the last few years?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a year ago.
It's weird because the game is technically rated M, but ESPN, it's kind of rated E for everyone, if that makes sense. Like, it's a family type thing.
Yeah.
And, like, most people won't really care. It's guns, it's a video game, who cares? But then you have the Karens of the world that, promoting violence.
To be fair, like 90% of the people that watch ESPN, somebody tells me, they're not going to care.
No, they're not. But ESPN will care about that 10% that does.
Well, no, the people that are going to care are the people that are going to say it's not a sport. Those are going to be people that are upset at it being on there.
Oh my god, dude, I don't know if you saw it, there's this one ESPN clip a few years ago about a dude going off about a League of Legends match. He's like, they asked me to cast this. Like, why would I want to cast some dude playing in his mother's basement, fucking weighing 300 pounds? I'm like, Jesus, dude. You have some issues.
Oh, do you see the guy trash talking about, like, Faker? When they broadcasted him winning a championship on ESPN in some, like, he was like some, like, mid-tier level, like, rider or whatever, border, and he started losing Faker. And somebody linked him his net worth and all that, and he goes, "This man makes more in 1 year than you do." No, he's like, what did he say? He's like, "This man makes more than 1 year than you will in the next 10. and after he saw like everything about him, he deleted his tweet.
Good, he should have, because at the end of the day, it may not be a physical sport, but it's still a sport. It's still, you can't just get like, honestly, one thing that kind of irritates me, and I don't know about you, if somebody asks me, what do you want to do, or I'll tell them I'm trying to play COD professionally, COD competitively, whatever. They're like, oh, is that? I was like, I mean, once you make it, you're fine, but getting there is the difficult part. Yeah. They're like, what's the money like? You bring home a few thousand a year. I'm like, if you win, you can bring home a few million. They're like, maybe I should get into gaming. I'm like,
yeah, that is the stuff that.
It irritates me because it's like, I've been playing video games since I was 6. Most of the pros have been playing video games since they were kids too. It's like, we've played our whole lives. We don't really want to hear someone be like, I can just go pick it up. Like,
this is why I hate though. Like, a lot of people. Like, I get
did you just see that shadow move like from here to here on my screen?
I thought I did too, but I wasn't gonna talk about it. Okay, so basically.
I don't feel safe.
Okay, I know that everything is business. Okay, I know how money works.
Did you actually see something? Because I thought I saw something. And I was like,
I thought I saw a shadow.
Like it went from like here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought maybe my eyes were playing something on me. Okay, but business is business. Money is being made. Okay, that's how our economy works.
I see dead people.
But okay, the people that I have problems with though are the people that come into our game and try to act like they have the passion for it. Like, by the way, hope you know, us amateurs, we can tell when you have passion, when you actually love the game. I don't know if you can, but like I can.
You can tell when they're call-outs, to be honest.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like investors or like somebody that only watches. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, all you have to do.
I love the game, and like I can tell like you don't have any passion for like this is just like, revenue for you.
Dude, you could literally just look and be like, oh, who's your favorite team? Who's your favorite player? Oh, you know what? What was your favorite match? Who was your favorite matchup? To be like, Optic and FaZe was a great matchup. I'm like,
yeah, yeah. It's just that's the one thing that really does annoy me is like the whole money bring people in.
Like someone said some shit one time. They're like, and like they said something last year. I was like, oh, okay, oh, you know, and it was like down to the top 4 in champs, and I was like, oh, you know, did you? Fuck, it was Chicago played FaZe, right, champs?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know, did you enjoy the Optic FaZe championship? They're like, oh yeah, it was a great match. I loved it. Can't believe Optic swept them. I was like, lion sack of shit. I got blocked from his Twitter.
Nice. Yeah, like the only person that like Gary Vaynerchuk.
I love Gary.
I love Gary too.
I fucking love Gary.
But I've heard somebody say that he doesn't have the passion for it. It's like he doesn't have passion to like watch every event, but I feel like he tries like keeping up to date.
People also have to remember that
he's also super busy.
not like, and they'll be like, oh well, Hector's busy too, or Hastro's busy too. Yes, but they've been in the scene for a minute. They have been in the scene for a hot minute.
People don't recognize that they were behind the players at every event before they had millions behind them.
Like Gary came in because I'm honestly, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't think Gary watches the match as much. I think, because I used to watch a lot of his YouTube videos. I think he noticed something that would be great for. What the fuck is wrong with my hair? I think he noticed something that was good for. That can bring in more business, but also make some good money for him. Because you know what his dream is. I can't with my hair, bro. You know what his dream is, right, bro?
What? Oh, buy the Jets?
Yeah, he wants to buy the Jets.
Yeah. No, but I do think that he has a passion for gaming, and I think he has like a weird passion for younger people succeeding and following their dreams, which I think is a big part of his investment.
There we go. I got the bad hair out the way.
It's all good.
Chicago, you know, Jordan, what up?
And you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. I think he has it, but it's not. He just has so many other businesses. He has VaynerMedia. He has his wine business still. You know, he has a lot. He has a lot to do. He talks at a lot of things, and he can't watch every match. I did see anytime Minnesota lost or did something, I never saw him tweet about it.
You never saw him tweet anything about it? I never saw him tweet anything about it, but I did see him talk about it, like on like videos.
It's not real until it gets tweeted. Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long one. I think that, in my opinion, this has probably been one of the best episodes.
You say that every episode.
No, I feel like I do too, but no, because this has been a question.
You don't feel like you do. You do say that your last episode. I feel like this is one of the best episodes. I think this is one of the best episodes. I think this is one of the best episodes.
Yeah.
Actually, last episode kind of. It was gonna be one of the best episodes.
Yeah, it was going to. No, but I say that because
my bad.
This is the best episode that we've talked about within esports almost. One of the better episodes.
What I really, I'm gonna be honest. What I really want to see.
What?
Is I would love. I really want to see COD get a huge fan base. I'm not talking about Call of Duty as a game as general, like that fucking fan base is ass. But I'm talking about the
CDL.
Because we get what 300,000 views per match on a good match, really 100,000 on a meh match, 50,000 maybe.
Yeah.
No matter what bad matchup there is in the NFL before COVID, that shit was full. That's what I want to see.
Also,
I want to see that. That's what I want to see.
I don't know if it'd be possible, but I would love to see one day in the future. Okay. In like 10, 15, 20 years.
Yo, welcome to MTV Cribs. My name is Scump. Welcome to my crib.
You see that pool? 50 million.
Yo, you see that table? 2 million right there on that table. Just that table alone. Not even the legs. Just the platform.
You see the spoon? Raw diamond. Every time I use it,
we got the Black Ops 2 diamond spoon right here, boys.
Every time I use this spoon, I have to go to my dentist and get my entire mouth fixed. No, what I was gonna say is I want one day that like we have our own stadiums that we go to like events. I mean, that sell out. But people think that I want only people think I only want optic fans in here. No, I want people to be fans of every single team because it's not as fun when you can't trash talk.
The biggest thing that I want is I really want some more love towards the amateurs.
Amateurs?
Even if I wasn't competing, or even if I was already at the amateurs have gotten fucked. Even Crimstick said it. I don't know if did you see that tweet?
Yeah, I did see it. Well,
I saw
it on the Lvlup Twitter. Wanna know why? Because I can't see it on my normal.
Needs an update. Blocked. I'm trying to find the tweet, bro. Hold on. Talk about something.
Let me say about the if you're so new here, make sure you guys check out the CDL. I don't care if you guys become an optic fan. I don't care what team you become a fan of, because it's more fun watching an event when you trash talk, and you can truthfully trash talk the other team. Do you know how much it sucks trash talking, like playing a team that it's too easy to trash talk?
Dude, how long ago was that tweet? I didn't feel like it was that long ago. I thought it was the other day, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
You talking about something?
No, Jordan, do you know what I'm talking about though?
What up?
Yeah, you know how fun it is to trash talk?
Dude, honestly,
like,
it depends though. It depends. Because if you're gonna trash, like, there's friendly trash talk, but then there's just stupid fucking trash talk.
No, I mean
like, I'll talk to you about that shit later.
No, I mean like I'm not talking about like when you're playing. I'm talking about like when you're like supporting a CDL team. Something. It's always fun to trash talk like another fan from a different team. But do you know how much it sucks trash talking a team that sucks when their fan bases have nothing to come back with you at?
I didn't see this tweet. That's golden.
What?
So do you remember during the off season they were playing Battalion 1944?
Yeah.
Like some people were.
It was like 4.
So,
like
Krim said, "Why did I have a dream about COD developers hiring the entire map design team from 1944? Then I woke up, about to buy a whiteboard and start making diagrams for an educational vid." Battalion 1944 deadass like commented and said, "We're coming to console soon." Krim's like, "We're on PC now though." ... Oof. Oof.
Yeah. Maybe that could be my New Year's resolutions this year.
Yo, can we
Get
have
unblocked? I mean, one stupid joke.
just at Karim on the level up? Hey, can you unblock my buddy here, please? He says he's very, very sorry for the joke.
I truthfully am. At this point, I truthfully am sorry. After watching the podcast that he had with Hex,
I felt so bad after I watched it, bro. I was like, I feel like a fucking asshole now.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I feel like such a fucking piece of shit.
I felt so bad I almost became a part-time Dallas fan. Not quite there.
Wait, what up? What up?
Oh, you are. Of course you are. The one day I make that. The one day.
6 talks about Twitter.
Okay, guys, that is going to be the video.
Fuck you! I want to find this. 3 days ago, I found it. Yay!
Oh, he found it.
The COD franchise and wait, hold on. Here, this is kind of it. The COD franchise spends millions of dollars on creating skill-based matchmaking algorithms that cater to casual. The creator needs an update. Fuck you.
He had an aneurysm in the middle of that one.
You know, you made your mistake earlier. The COD franchise spends millions on creating skill-based matchmaking algorithms that cater to casuals while punishing good players by throwing them hacker lobbies without any sort of anti-cheat. The only anti-cheat is PvP reporting. the AM scene is in shambles due to this, and it's not just. And we're not in the AM scene is not just in shambles because of it. We have literally nothing to work with.
Yeah.
We don't have a ranked mode.
What's even more sad about it?
Hmm.
There was no coverage besides the freelancers.
And that's someone said
they did a good job from what I saw.
No, they did, but here's my issue is that the Call of Duty League, they don't do it because they don't get any revenue off of it. But if they put forth the fucking effort out of their how much $300 million league plus more that keeps getting because of merchandise and shit like that and sponsors, we can't cover the AM League. We can't do anything better than just here's some points and some Challengers Cups. Have a good year. Like, are you fucking serious? Get a fucking grip. That shit irritates me.
Yeah. By the way, I want to do shout out to what is it? I Hold Shifts. Is that his name? I Hold Shifts. Stations Cast. Can you find the tweet quick?
I can find I Hold Shifts.
No, Crone tweeted it out.
That's what I'm going to. That's what I was going straight to.
Maybe not all it was people. On. I'm gonna give him a shout out for this past week.
It was on Sunday, right?
I thought it was Monday, but yeah, Sunday most likely.
Yesterday. Yeah, I found the thing. Fucking Slasher Temp, JCap, Bevels, Kenny, Apathy, there's JCap, and then Major Maniac, Kenny, Accuracy Temp, Burner 100T, Slasher. Oh god, dude, that's too funny. Alright, sorry, I had to fucking look at that. That shit kills me. So, I'm gonna shout out everyone that he fucking tweeted out.
Yeah, please do.
I Hold Shift, Infinity BL, CJ Toon, Proper Cast, Visions Cast, Brother Jammer, Connie Slang, and Alicia LMAO. Thank you for actually giving a fuck about challengers and not being like the Call of Duty League, and that's why I called the commissioner name on the three podcasts ago.
No, you did it.
You edited it out, remember?
Yeah, I know. I know, trust me. Yeah.
So I did, but no, it's frustrating because the league isn't just the pros.
And also, people don't realize that the challengers in the amateur bracket is what drives the pros. Is the people that want to get there. And
the pros don't want to lose their spots.
And when you're not giving the amateur bracket the exposure, it takes away from the drive that the players have.
Which means the future of also the pros, after people start to retire, just starts to dip. The quality starts to dip. The talent starts to dip.
Yeah.
And it's just... like, just care. Just care. Like, what was the fucking meaning of their fucking symbol again? There was... oh, what was it? Oh my god, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it was like... one was like the challengers... community... hurry up, I want to end this episode within like...
professional, amateur, community. You don't give a fuck about the amateurs, and you really don't give a fuck about the community.
And half the time, they don't like the pros.
They don't even give a fuck about the pros at half the fucking point, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, this episode was only like 35 minutes long. I think 58 minutes. About probably an hour at the end of this.
It was a good episode, but it's just frustrating because at the end of the day, so many people care about the league. And I'm not just talking about like the pros. Like the amateurs and the people who like to watch but don't necessarily compete are what carry it. Without the viewership, there is no Call of Duty League. Without the viewership that the NFL has, there is no NFL. Without the viewership the NBA has, there is no NBA. Same thing with baseball, soccer, any other fucking sport. Without the viewership, it's nothing.
Absolutely.
And if you're not going to care enough to make it look like shit's not bullshit, rigged, like so many games last year should have been repeated because somebody lagged out.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. It's just sad to see that they care that little. And I watched I did watch that podcast with the commissioner with Hex. I did. I don't know if you did. Did you?
I watched it all.
Yeah, Championship Sunday. I was sitting on my chair. I was in my room. Everyone knew not to bother me. So you saw what happened, but didn't bother to give a fuck. That's why I like Gary. That's why I like Gary V, because he's like, it's not do I care about my employees. It's more do I give a fuck about my employee.
By the way, something tells me though that I don't know if she has that power though.
She's the commissioner.
Yes,
so really, she does.
It's weird. I think that this is definitely a conversation for another episode. I think we're gonna have a whole other conversation with a whole other.
Because remember, it was Roger Goodell who banned Brady for 4 games, suspended him. So she has the power, but she just didn't like whether she's biased about one team or not. I just don't think. I think she likes the idea of the league, and I think she has the right idea of what she wants to do with it. But if somebody lags out, obviously if it's online, you have to fucking end it. You have to have a pause feature, or you need to replay the map.
Yeah.
You can't have people screaming at the refs, he's not here, and then start the game late. Like, are you fucking serious? Even AMs have that respect. If something's wrong, switch teams. Let's just redo it. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, we're going to have the conversation like this soon on the episode with a whole different amount of news.
I'm sorry. I'm just triggered now.
It's all good. But, we might have one of his friends come on to have a conversation for a video next week. Tune in for that, because I feel like that's going to be a good one. And as always, we will see you guys next time on the Level Up YouTube channel. Next Friday for another Level Up podcast, and Monday and Wednesday for our videos. See you guys next time. We're out.